As we gather around this Thanksgiving table, I just wanted to share something that I am thankful for in this Dallas Mavericks season that has been tumultuous, has been frustrating, has been upsetting, has been terrible, has been awful. And that thing is Cooper Flagg. Today's Locked On Mavs.
This is Cooper Flagg, and you're listening to Locked On Mavs.
Nick, that's a good question.
Good morning, Isaac. All these changes, I still got my dog, Dwight Powell.
Your daily Dallas Mavericks podcast.
No one's dying.
Part of the Locked On Podcast Network.
Still can't leave.
Your team every day.
I'm going to get a city like back.
And welcome. You're Locked On to the Dallas Mavericks, your team every day. My name is Nick Angstadt, media member covering the Mavs for 10 years. Thanks for being every day. Or make it Locked On Mavs your first listen each and every day, making the Locked On Podcast Network the #1 sports podcast network in the U.S. Today's episode is brought to you by FanDuel. Right now, new customers can bet just $5. If your bet wins, you get $300 in bonus bets to use across the app. Head to FanDuel.com to get started. Joining me, as always, my co-host, media member of the Mavs for 10 years, right alongside me, the Thanksgiving thug, the One More Thing King. What you got for me, Isaac Harris?
Whoa. I'll just fire off a hot take right off the start here. Happy Thanksgiving, but I think this is the most overrated holiday we have.
Oh! We have, like, Columbus Day. We have, like...
I don't even count that freaking day.
We have Easter.
I said this was overrated. Easter's not overrated. Get out of here. It's the day we celebrate.
Pastor Isaac did not like this. Not
Get out,
the
man.
Easter joke. New Year's Day is way more overrated than
Oh,
Thanksgiving.
okay. You do have a point with that.
Like New Year's Day, literally the clock just changes and that's it, and then you kiss
It's
somebody.
literally nothing.
You can kiss somebody whenever
do
you
have a point
want.
with that. I will say I don't come
Consent.
from like a big family, so if I did, that would probably
That's
sway
true.
it.
Only child.
I'm just like, we're just chilling over here. I'm smoking a ham and just gonna watch some football with the kids, and that's about it.
So many commenters are not gonna think you're actually talking about a ham.
Oh, sorry. My wife is also from Brazil, so like she didn't grow up celebrating this holiday, and
They're not thankful for anything.
they're thankful. They just don't need a day to tell them to be thankful.
Today's episode, we are going to go through things that we're thankful for the Dallas Mavericks because it's been an awful season. It's been awful. Like everything that we thought could go right actually has gone wrong for the most part. And so there are things to be thankful for this season. And we're going to go through a bunch of them. We spent way too much time coming up with which player is which Thanksgiving item. And so we'll talk about why we're thankful for those people, and why those Mavericks are something to be
I even
thankful
did something
for.
for Mark Followill.
Oh, that's a good one. I need to think about that. But we're going to start here with Cooper Flagg because Cooper Flagg, to me, I'm incredibly thankful for him because the Dallas Mavericks would be one of the most disastrous things and situations going in the NBA without Cooper Flagg. We almost did which is the biggest disaster in the NBA this season to try and prove that the Mavericks aren't the biggest disaster because you look at the Clippers right now and what they have. You look at what the Pelicans have, and they don't even have their pick like next year. And so what are they even tanking for? You could look at the Wizards and how bad they are, even though I think they got a win tonight, which is wild. So the Mavs are not the Wizards' only win.
Kings.
Which is crazy. The Kings are a big disaster, even though they got a couple wins here. And the Nets are a big disaster. Their 5 rookies don't look like they're rotation players yet. There's a lot of big disasters.
Yeah, and that's a tough.
The Mavs is definitely a disaster. It's definitely been bad. It's been a bad season. The Mavs were billed by the GM, the former GM, as a win-now team, as a championship contender, and that has not been delivered by any stretch of the imagination. Not even a playoff team has been, not even a play-in team has been delivered so far. But Cooper Flagg, by no means of a vision or bold choices or anything, fortune favoring anything, was given to the Dallas Mavericks for a 1.8% chance, or if you're somebody that still believes that the NBA paid the Mavericks back, well, then be thankful that that happened. Because if that didn't happen and Nico still made that deal, then the Mavs would just be sunk right now. But I'm thankful for Cooper Flagg, and he's mac and cheese.
Oh, mac and cheese. Okay.
Mac and cheese is a staple. It's the best. Everybody looks forward to that. That's the one food that as soon as somebody pulls off the lid on it, you go, that's it. It's one of the first things you put on your plate because you know if you don't get it, it's going to be gone. And it should be a staple for every single person. It's the MVP of Thanksgiving.
Dang, you're firing off the takes. I don't even know what to address right now. Mac and cheese or Cooper Flagg? I'll say this
Cooper
about
Flagg is the mac and cheese.
No, I'll say this about mac and cheese. It depends on who makes it because
Fair.
there are some people who make it really bland. And
would you say it depends on which position you play it at?
Okay. I went with Gravy because Gravy makes everything better. And like, I just think Gravy has just such a high approval rating, and that's where Cooper is. I mean, we've joked on the pod, but it's also in a serious way too. Can you imagine this season if we didn't have Cooper?
I can't imagine Thanksgiving without mac and cheese.
Holy
life
crap.
Without mac and cheese.
If we didn't have Cooper Flagg right now, and the hope for like the future, the hope of like having a next guy to build around. I mean, however you feel right now, it would be even worse. And that's the thing with Cooper is, there's the hope for the future, but it's also, he is doing things at 18 that is just like, it's just uncommon. Like, and I get there's a lot of people like the dunk on because of the counting stats and some of the stuff. Like, do that at your own will. If you're selling stock, I will gladly take all the stock. I continue to pile up anybody who's selling. But he's 18 and, we're going to be making the 18, 19 jokes just like Jason Tatum for years. Because just think this time next year, he's going to be 19.
He's only going to be 19.
You're like, dude, like it's crazy as a teenager.
He could be a sophomore in college right now.
Yeah. We're going to do all the stats. It's been since whatever that someone's logged this stats as a teenager and since LeBron, and all the LeBron stats are coming out. But honestly, no, it's affecting both sides of the ball. It's the number one thing for me with him is his processing that I've been the most like impressed with. There's natural skill out there. There's natural talent that you're going to see. There's, he's obviously big. He's super tall. He uses his size at times, but it's the processing that he already does at 18 of seeing plays before they happen, processing how an action's unfolding or how a defensive scheme is playing. That's the stuff that I'm like, whoa, like where the directions or angles he takes on the floor, some of the cuts and stuff. I'm like, dude, 18-year-olds are not supposed to have this like IQ at this age. And that almost more than any of the physical stuff for me right now gives me like super excitement of like the level, the ceiling that this guy could hit.
He is so good in so many different areas. And I would rather have a player that processes well, like you said, that needs to be pushed to do more than a player that tries to do too much and just plays completely out of like over their skis. Right. That's what I would rather have.
Yeah. That just doesn't understand it. Like we see all athletes out there all the time. And it's like, dude, super athletic, can jump out of the gym. And then but they can't process any type of play. Like they don't even know. It's like, I don't know if you're even like, if you're like fully picking up the game right now. Like you're in the league, you've made it. Like you're a millionaire, but to hit that next level, you got to be able to process at that super high level and not just kind of be airheadish on the floor. And he's the opposite of airhead.
I went to his synergy stats today. There's some wild stuff. He spends 24% of his time in offense as a pick and roll ball handler, and he's ranked good, which is above average, which is incredible. You'll take that. He's scoring almost 0.9 points per possessions on pick and roll as a ball handler. That's something that we wanted to see. How is he going to be able to operate in that? And he hasn't had Lively every game. He hasn't had AD every game. He hasn't even had Gafford every game to run as a pick and roll partner with him. He hasn't even had guards to run that with him. But with him as the ball handler, it's been really good. Now, if you include passing in that, he's below average. And so there is some growth here for Cooper Flagg. For all the good things we've seen, there's still a bunch of levels that we could see from Cooper Flagg take to the next level. On transition, he's ranked good. On handoffs, he's ranked good. On isolations, he's ranked average, which is kind of wild still for an 18-year-old, like we said. The one that he really struggles in is spot ups, and that's what he does the second most attempts. And spot ups is his shot. It's also sometimes his drives off of closeouts and things like that, but he's ranked poor on that one. That's the one that needs to get better, but if that's the thing that needs to get better, we've already talked about his shot. And remember the other day where I talked about, I wonder if his thumb is affecting him more than we think it is? This could either be thumb or the way teams are defending him. I'll leave it open to that. He's driving to the right 36% of the time, and he's driving to the left 60% of the time. So I think something has affected him. He's got that right thumb sprain.
Is he driving like straight down the other 4%? Or?
Yeah, correct. Yeah, straight down the middle, the other 4%.
All right.
I knew there was going to be a comment that was like, what happened to the other 4%?
And that comment came from me.
It came from my co-host. I knew I could trust you.
I mean, but that's the thing is like you're already seeing left-handed stuff from him. You're seeing him take it to the basket and get to the free throw line. I mean, his free throw percentage is incredible. If he maintains that in his career, that's amazing. Getting to the basket, transition. Good luck with him in transition. He's so big. He knows the angles and makes the right decision all the time too. The next step for him is obviously the creating your shot, the confidence to create the shot, to create the space to get your shot, and the shot form. And that's the next phase. Because once you get on the floor with Kyrie Irving, you're going to get some more open shots, and you got to be able to knock it down. And there's going to be some refining and stuff with the shot form and all that. That's going to come, but it's all this other stuff that I'm like, dude, like you got to. If someone's saying that Cooper Flagg is like a bust or not working out, whatever, I hate to like go to this because so many people go this. You're not watching him play. You're just not watching him play, or you're not focusing on all the things he's doing and all the things you can do on the floor. And you're just a counting stats person. That's just like, man, like he didn't put up 42 in this game. Yeah. So he's awesome. He's going to be really good for a long time.
Coming up, I'm thankful for one thing about Nico Harrison. And
we're going Nico next.
A Thanksgiving item.
Oh, God.
Do that. Coming up. Today's episode of Locked On Mavs brought to you by FanDuel. The NBA is back. There's no better place to get in on the action than FanDuel, official sports betting partner of the NBA. It's happened. Con Knipple has passed Cooper Flagg in Rookie of the Year odds. Con Knipple plus 110, Cooper Flagg plus 120. So that's very, very close. It's not even that far off at all. Derek Queen is plus 1,000. Just to show you the gap between the next player. VJ Edgecombe is now plus 1,200. He's really fallen off. Cedric Coward plus 2,000. Jeremiah Fears is the next one after that. He's plus 10,000. That's pretty wild. So if you think that Cooper Flagg is going to win Rookie of the Year, or if you look at anything else across the board and say, I'm very confident this is going to happen, take advantage of FanDuel's new customer thing. Put down $5. If you win, you get $300 in bonus bets to use across the app on anything. So put that down on something you absolutely think is going to happen. So again, new customers bet $300 in bonus bet. They get $300 in bonus bets when you place your first $5 bet and it wins. Head to FanDuel.com to sign up and play your game with FanDuel, official sports betting partner of the NBA. Please gamble responsibly.
Shut it down! Let's go home!
Thanks for hanging out with us on Locked On Mavs, being part of the show, part of the Raccoon Squad. That's what we call our listeners, listening every day. Appreciate each and every one of you for checking out the show and listening. We have a text line, 214-643-8637. You can text that number, or you can go to the link in the description and you can get in touch with us, ask us questions, get all kinds of stuff. And yeah, we're going there. I'm thankful for one thing about Nico Harrison as we go through things we're thankful for.
Wait,
with the Dallas Mavericks.
You're saying you're thankful for something about him, or are you comparing him to a food?
I am
Or
all these
something
things,
at Thanksgiving.
all the things that I have. I'm thankful for something about this individual.
All right.
And I am comparing them to a food as well.
Okay.
For Nico Harrison, I'm thankful that it's over.
That's not even an item.
I'm thankful that it's over. And Nico Harrison, as a Thanksgiving food, is pasta salad. He is cold pasta salad.
Oh.
You show up to Thanksgiving and you look at the spread and you go, what is it doing here? Why is it cold? Why are there nuts in it? Like, what is this? What is it doing here?
Yeah.
It makes no sense. It's like it's maybe a summer food, but it's also summer food that I probably wouldn't touch anyway. What is it? I just don't know the point of it. And I'm thankful the Nico Harrison era is over, and I'm passing over the pasta salad on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, if you plan on taking that today, then you need to turn around right now. All right, so
would you ever eat a pasta salad?
No, never. No. So I had, Cooper is the thankful thing, and then underneath him I put Nico being gone as my second, thankful thing. Just
you were thankful about something for Nico?
No. Well, I was just like, it just allows you to take that next step as a franchise. Yeah. For my comp for him, I put salmonella, like food poisoning. Like something you don't know it's in there, it's in some of the food, and then like you feel the effects of it afterwards. And
like somebody brought a fish, a fish dish, and
or
you're just like, oh, branzino on Thanksgiving. Oh, it's something different, interesting. You're like, okay, let's bring this guy in here who doesn't have experience. And then all of a sudden,
I got someone else for turkey, but it's like someone didn't fully cook the turkey or some like raw eggs or something, and he's kind of like hidden in there, and the salmonella's in there. So there you go.
The Nico, we've gone over that. We've rehashed it over again. But Obviously, the Luka trade, the Caleb Martin deal just continues to look.
Oh, stop. No, we can't sit here and go through it. He's done. He's in the past.
He pushed the Mavs as title
done
contender.
with this
The
guy.
Dante Exum promise. D'Lo was the only guard move. Like, you just look at this last 10 months, 11 months. It's just been.
But hey, he blamed Brunson on Cuban. So speaking of turkey, I have Anthony Davis. I have Anthony Davis as the turkey. And here's my reason why.
Do you? I have Anthony Davis as a turkey too.
Let's go. Here's my reason why.
I did not talk about this
To
before.
get it, to get turkey, you got to do it perfect. Like everything's got to fall into place for a turkey to be good. And I was like, you got to cook it right, you got to serve it right, but no one's dying for it.
But unless you try and deep fry it, and then some people do die.
Unless
and
it's
it can
great.
go really bad.
If you hit all the check marks with the turkey, it's really, really good. But there's so many people that jack that up, and it's so hard to do that you get a not good turkey. And I think that's the AD experience.
I had the exact same thing. It's easily messed up.
Let's go.
One of the things I had next to it. And then I also wrote that turkey should actually be eaten a different way. Turkey is not meant to be eaten the way we eat at Thanksgiving. It's meant to be in sandwiches. It's way better as like a deli meat in sandwiches.
I cook a good smoked turkey that
I bet.
When you're slicing it and there's like juice coming out of it.
Sometimes 80 at the 4 is great, but most of the time it's better just on a sandwich as the 5.
Okay, yeah, that's good on the sandwich.
He is the turkey. He's also the centerpiece and the centerpiece of all of it and the centerpiece of the Mavericks right now. And I am thankful for Anthony Davis as just a figure, the way he's handled everything with all of this. He could be.
Oh, I feel bad for him personally. Like,
For
this is
sure.
an impossible situation.
He's in an impossible situation. He could be doing a whole bunch, but he's been a good ambassador. He's tried to come back. We praised him last year because he forced his way to come back because he was like, I want to prove something to the Mavericks. We have in the intro, want to give the city life back. I mean, he's trying out there.
Unlike Nico, he actually didn't do anything. So it is kind of impossible for him. Nico wants to play the impossible card of like, oh, it was impossible to like sell it. And it's like, you actually did it. So
I'm thankful for the way he's handled all this for sure.
All right. Who's the next player?
Dereck Lively is the ham.
Okay.
It should be the base of Thanksgiving.
Mine's kind of mean for this, but
It should be the base for Thanksgiving because ham I think is better than turkey on Thanksgiving.
Let's go. I love ham. Yeah.
But it isn't showing up at enough Thanksgiving dinners.
Okay, mine is I put stuffing for Lively, and I put comes out once a year. Love it, and then you never see it. So kind of the same reason. It's like great when it's served.
Oh,
but
it's great.
You don't,
It's great, and you love it. You're hyped about it, but man, just don't get it enough.
Those stovetop boxes on the end of the aisles at Kroger, like they're never there anymore the rest of the year. Which shout out to our guy at works at HEB in Fort Worth. Came out of the back to say he's part of the raccoon squad.
Let's go.
And so shout out to you, bro.
I love that. I've had like several people in grocery stores come up to me.
I'm like, bro, it's my first time at HEB. Like, I'm so overwhelmed right now.
The Anthony Davis, Dereck Lively whole tandem, like that, I think that is at the base of the so much of the frustration of this Mavs season. If they were healthy, I think it would be such a different season right now. But those two players, just Nico Harrison bet on those guys, and they just aren't healthy.
No, I'll go ahead and tie Gafford into this since we're doing this. The bigs. I use mac and cheese for Gafford because, and I put when it hits, it's really nice. But when certain people make it, maybe with like less melatonin, it's melatonin. Not the sleeping pills.
They don't fall asleep fast enough when they if they're falling asleep making the mac and cheese.
It's pretty bland.
Melatonin.
Yeah, melatonin. It's pretty bland sometimes.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
No, I'm with you. I'm with you on that. I did not have Gafford for one. That was one.
Oh, okay. Well, I had another big, Dwight. I put green bean casserole. Nobody asked for it, but somehow it's on the table every year.
All these changes, and I still got my dog Dwight Powell.
My mom makes a great green bean casserole, and I
Stop.
like it.
Tell her to make something else.
No, it's great with the little crispy onions on the top of it and the mushroom soup in it. It's good.
No.
I'll eat it. No, green beans good.
Well, dang, that's the whole big. Did you have anything for Dwight or Moose?
I didn't have any for the bigs, no.
God,
I told you I only have 6.
Oh, 6. All right. All right. Well, I got the whole roster. So
coming up, the rest of the roster, I guess. Today's episode of Locked On Mavs brought to you by DoorDash. DoorDash, NBA season, it's heating up. DoorDash, the perfect way to keep fans in their bag all season long, whether you're watching for highlights, your fantasy team, or just your favorite player like Cooper Flagg. DoorDash, the official on-demand delivery platform of the NBA, and they're celebrating something called the bag drop. Every time an NBA player scores 50 in a game, it's been happening a lot recently, DoorDash drops 50% of your order with DoorDash the next day. If you have Dash Pass, and you're automatically entered for a chance to win the ultimate fan bag. Player-inspired drip, exclusive gear, stuff you're actually going to want. So go check it out. DoorDash has you covered for late-night highlights, last-minute watch parties, and double OT fuel-ups. The Mavs had a double OT recently and needed some DoorDash afterwards. Next time somebody goes for 50, use the promo code NBA50. The letters NBA, the the Arabic numerals 50. The next day to get 50% off DoorDash with Dash Pass. Plus, your shot at the bag drop. Dash Pass members only. 50% off up to $10 the day after a 50-point game with promo code terms apply. No purchase necessary. Ends April 13th. Open to U.S. residents 21 and older. Visit DoorDashinYourBag.com for full details. DoorDash, in your bag all season long.
Shut it down! Let's go home!
All these changes, and I still got my dog Dwight Powell. I still got.
I love it every time.
It's such a good drop.
Rising up there is one of my favorite drops that we have.
I'm still thinking about me, instead of saying melanin, saying melatonin. I'm going to be thinking about that in my sleep tonight when I take I got melatonin thing right here. And
not getting any darker. I'm just telling you. You keep using it. It's not.
No, not getting any darker.
We're going through things that we're thankful for, and we got to rapid fire through some of these.
Yes, I don't have any basketball analysis for this. You're like,
okay.
Dude, if Lively and AD played, this season would be much better. Well, yeah, I don't have anything basketball-wise for this. It's just pure food comp, all right?
PJ Washington is mashed potatoes. He's a staple. He's holding it all together.
Oh, this was so close. That was so close. This is the best part of Thanksgiving is mashed potatoes.
I love it. Yeah, it was one of my favorite foods as a kid.
I put Kyrie as mashed potatoes. I didn't. Yeah, it was kind of hard. For PJ, I put pumpkin pie, solid and consistent.
I put Kyrie Irving as pumpkin pie.
We switched them.
I put Kyrie as pumpkin pie because you're just waiting for dessert to show up, right?
Yeah. Wait, who'd you put for Max Christie?
He's gravy.
Okay, well, it's still. I put pecan pie. I put a dessert for him too. Him and PJ as desserts.
That's desserts. Yeah, but Kyrie, we're just waiting for dessert to show up for the Mavericks. We're like, all right, well, when's this gonna happen? No, we gotta wait till the end.
Yeah. All right. What about Klay?
I did not have Klay.
I
think I'm out now. I think I had Christie as gravy because he's a finisher and it goes over everything. He should be like the final piece of like you got your stars and then you add a role player to it and you're like, all right, this is great.
All right. Well, you can react to
now
some
I'm
of
out.
these.
Now I'm out and you go. You cook.
Let me cook. Klay is the dinner rolls that finished 20 minutes early and it's been sitting out on the table.
Would John Morant call those rolls a bum?
Jaw's not invited. I put for Caleb Martin.
There's no analysis to this either. It's just
no, I have nothing else. Sweet potato casserole. Why are you here?
With the marshmallows on the top?
No. Ooh, you like that?
No, I'm just saying it's a staple.
Yeah, a staple that should go. This is why we should reevaluate traditions. Don't always bring sweet potato casserole because you've always brought it.
I think it's one that if you haven't had it right, then you don't know you haven't had it.
Okay, well, I'm disappointed you didn't put this one. Naji Marshall's the knife.
Not even the dish. He's just
no. He's the knife.
He's the dinner knife.
That's his nickname, and he's gonna cut the turkey. He's the knife.
He's gonna cut Anthony Davis.
Okay.
I can't believe we both had Anthony Davis as the turkey.
I know, it's great. Jaden Hardy is cornbread. People do too much with it, and it doesn't work.
That's basketball analysis. I'll give you that.
Yeah, he just does too much at times, but there are some versions. Like I love good cornbread with like butter and some like pinto beans. Great combo.
Yeah.
But some people try to mix all kinds of crap up into cornbread. I'm like, nah.
Yeah, right.
D-Lo.
Oh boy.
Cranberry sauce. You either like it or you hate it. I've yet to meet anyone who's like indifferent about cranberry sauce. I feel like some people at the dinner is like, dude, love this. Yes, you brought it. And somebody's like, dude, I'm never going to eat that ever in my life.
You are a non-cranberry sauce person.
Shocker. No, I don't like cranberry sauce
The
at all.
perfect Thanksgiving bite has to have cranberry sauce in it.
Stop. Okay.
Turkey or ham, mashed potatoes, mac and cheese, cranberry sauce, stuffing, all of it in one bite. Let's go.
What do you have? A shovel? My God, how much are you getting? You getting one noodle in there from the mac and cheese?
There are places that have like a Thanksgiving meal, like sandwich or something, and it's always got cranberry sauce on it because you need that extra sweetness to cut through it all.
Interesting. Okay. I have 3 more. I don't have the rest of the roster, but I have 3 more that are just for fun. I couldn't think of anything for Dumont, so I was kind of disappointed. Jason Kidd, peas. They're just bland. Just green peas.
Just peas, just straight up.
Shout out to the people who actually bring peas to Thanksgiving dinner. Like, you legitimately fixed them at home and brought a thing of peas in your car.
Like the green peas.
Yeah, just green peas.
Now your car stinks, probably.
Yeah. Cuban. I put salad. Makes you feel better that he's there, but nobody's eating it.
We're not buying the Anthony Davis is not getting traded story.
Because in a weird way, I put in the thankful thing not in a weird way, because Cuban did a lot of great things. I'm like thankful that Cuban's back in the mix.
Yeah.
And considering where we've been, if I at least know that somebody is at, I know Riccardi grew up here and obviously Finn and all that, but Cuban being back at the table, and y'all can throw at me all the roster building stuff he's done wrong and all the stuff. I get it. But at least him being back at the table, he has the full context of like what this fan base means, the Mavs mean to the city, and Dirk and all the stuff, that at least his voice, I know, is at least being heard to give some perspective of some things. So, and then my last one is Mark Followell. I said the apron. Just the apron you wear. It's just classy. You put it on when you're doing the work in the kitchen, and it just gives you that classy look, feel, just a good apron.
Yeah, you're
There
looking
you go,
at it,
Mark.
you're like, when they have Mark Followell, you go, that's a professional. When they have when you have an apron on. And if you don't have it, it could get messy.
Yeah, could get messy. I think that's all I have. Did you have a favorite one?
Incredible. The Anthony Davis both being turkey is hilarious to me.
Yeah.
And like we had Kyrie and PJ both switched is also very funny.
Yeah, I'd spent too much time on this. I had a few things. I had whipped cream for Cisse at one point, because I'm like, you just gotta throw it on some dessert, and it's like, all right, cool. And everybody likes it. Yeah, it's like mousse.
It is like a mousse.
I didn't have anything for Nimhard. I had salad at one point for Nimhard, but Exum.
I thought about
Exum's
Nemhard
Tylenol.
as cranberry sauce, because it's like, it's got a little something. Got a little something there.
Yeah, that's true. I guess Exum could be like Pepto-Bismol. It's like a form of medicine.
Exum is the dish that the person that showed up to Thanksgiving forgot to bring. They're like, I forgot to bring it.
Or it fell off the table and the dog ate it.
Dang.
Like crap.
Down stuff.
All right. See you next year.
Let us know in the comment section on YouTube or wherever which one you agree with. Which one, give us your Thanksgiving thoughts. Who you're thankful for with the Dallas Mavericks.
All of our international listeners are like, we don't give a crap about this holiday.
So weird. Why did you guys do this? Thanks so much for listening to Locked On Mavs anyway.
Peace out.